When the path to traditional college wasn't financially possible, Sheldon Pinnock chose not to let his circumstances close the door on his future. Instead, he found another way forward through the Heart NSTA Trust. It's the Heart School Leavers Training Opportunities Program. He joins us now to share how this plan changed his life. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Debbie.
I feel so good sitting here and speaking with you, seriously, because I am big on, the possibilities that can come out of Heart NSTA, because a lot of people thinking, oh, Heart is a little place where you go when you don't have any choices left, really. But look at you, though, Senior Account Manager, PBS Technology.
Thank you.
Morning. Thank you for sitting with us.
Thank you for the opportunity to be here.
Yeah, what made you decide, though? Yeah, what made you decide to choose Heart?
Well, Heart Trust came up in a time when I really wanted some direction. So I grew up relatively from humble beginnings with my mother and my sister. And I always knew my mom couldn't afford to send me to college right after high school. So I knew I had to find some work somewhere. So I started to hop around and couldn't get a job because obviously I'm young, not qualified, no work experience. So I got a job at a gas station as a pump attendant. And I said to myself, it couldn't just be it, because it was, survival for me. I needed to make something of myself.
Yeah.
So when I learned about Heart Trust and the courses they offer, I said it made sense to join Heart Trust. So the rest was history.
Yeah. How did you learn about it? Somebody referred Heart to you, or did you read it up, or how did you find out about it?
They were present within the high school that I went to,
right.
Kingston High. You know about it, but you don't know in detail as to the courses they offer. But as I said, the survival instinct kicked in, and I was searching around for options, not knowing what my next step was. Couldn't get, I guess, a better job. I started to dig a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
Heart Trust came up, and I started to deep dive in the courses, and I did some competence training, and then I signed up for the School Leavers Training Opportunities Program.
Yeah, what does that look like?
It puts you in a real world work environment to get that hands-on training in the field that you wanted. At the time, I liked accounting, so they put me as an accounts clerk at COK. So that's where I started, yes.
That's a big start, Yeah.
It is, and people, and I'm forever grateful for being placed in that work environment. It wasn't any small place. It was the big credit union, COK.
And you were earning. You weren't just, because if they sent you there, were you given some kind of stipend or something like that for
Absolutely.
being there? Yeah.
Absolutely. As a Heart trainee, you do earn, but it's a contract. You'll stay there for a year, and if the employer likes you, they will keep you on, transition you into staff if they see that you are something of value to them.
Right. What was your story? Did you continue in that way?
That was exactly my story.
Yeah.
Because I was hungry. I was determined for change and for something to make better of my life. So the Heart Trust program itself, I gave credit to that, because the training and the competency stuff that they expose you to allowed my employers to see that I was trained. I was professional, and I was dedicated, and I was hungry for growth. So that's what the Heart Trust program did. I didn't just enter the work world unprepared.
Yeah.
I was confident, right? And I wasn't intimidated to attack it. So the employer saw that.
Yeah. The institution of Heart is, they give these amazing opportunities. But as you are talking to me now, I'm kind of feeling that when you get that opportunity, it's really up to you.
Yes.
To go in and showcase, take advantage of the opportunity and make the most and showcase your abilities, right? Absolutely.
Absolutely. You have to want it, and you have to stay committed to what your why is. You have to, when the opportunity comes, you have to make the most of it, right? You have to really dedicate yourself, be consistent in what you do, and, good things will come.
And did you go above and beyond in the capacity that you're placed in at COK? Like you're doing even more than what was required of you, just to showcase that you had a lot to offer?
Absolutely. Yeah. A lot of that came from, as I said, me being hungry for success, because after COK, I had the privilege of working for some of the largest corporations in Jamaica. The Supreme Ventures, the Digicells. I went with Flow and Seprod. I've been there, and I think I accredit that to my drive and as well being armed with that training, I've been considered as a jack of all trades, you know. So, yeah.
Yeah. So there's some young people right now who are watching us for sure who are, you know, hesitant to consider heart as an option for them. What would you tell them this morning?
For young people, I would say sometimes the opportunity doesn't really come in the way you expect it to. And let go of that fear and that pride. And the resource is there. Utilize it. The Heart Trust NSTA have such a deep program which offers the skills and the competencies and the on-the-job training that you will actually need to make something of yourself.
Yeah.
If you really want to make a difference, if you really want to have a sense of direction, because as a young person, you don't know where life would, you know, what comes. Heart Trust will give you that guidance and arm you with that that training and that skill set for you to really make it. You know, it gives you that start.
It does, it does. Yeah. Congratulations, sir. I'm just
you.
meeting you, but I'm absolutely proud of you. I'm inspired by you.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for sharing your story with us. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was Sheldon Pinnock, Senior Account Manager of PBS Technologies. Up next, we check out some blooming gifts. Stay with us.